Hello everybody, we are going to be talking about what's wrong with the New York Islanders and whether or not their season is over. Now before we start, please make sure to like this video if you like it, and then also join the Hockey Brigade by subscribing. I really appreciate that. Now let's get to it. So, New York is a team that coming into the year had pretty legitimate title hopes, or at least a deep postseason run in mind, as the past 2 years they were knocked out of the third round by the Tampa Bay Lightning, and last year was a 7-game marathon where they just couldn't get it done. I believe it was a 1-0 loss if I remember right, and with the Lightning getting a little weaker, people thought, hey, maybe the Islanders could be somebody that is a threat this year in the East, but as you can see so far, things really just haven't clicked. They are 5-6-2 through 13 games played and are last in the Metro at the moment. I wouldn't have expected that at all if I have to be honest. And they're actually on a 4-game losing streak too. So yeah, what's wrong with them? Well, the main thing is they're really just not scoring a lot of goals. They're 29th in the league for goals for per 60. And we know this team isn't going to be a top 5 team for scoring. They focus more on the defensive aspect, making sure shots have to come out from wide. But they do have some guys that could and should be stepping up for them that could fix this. Matt Barzal is a guy that we definitely have to look out here and say, why is he not stepping up? Not to say that he isn't doing a good job in certain aspects, but he's got 4 goals in 13 games played on 39 shots and ranks in the 91st percentile of players that have played at least 100 minutes for shots for per 60. And that just essentially means he's shooting the puck at a really high rate and not scoring a lot. He is on pace to score 25 goals this year, and that would be on 246 shots. So he would have a shooting percentage of 10.1%, definitely not bad, but that would also be tied for his worst career shooting percentage ever. He's a guy that traditionally is a little bit above average in the shooting percentage category. And the biggest thing that surprised me when looking at his stats is just how much he's shooting the puck this year. You look at his career, he has never averaged over 7.8 shots per 60 in his entire career. And just to give you an idea here, he is shooting over 10 shots per 60 through 13 games. And for reference, his shot total for the highest total in a season for him was 179 on the year during the 2018-19 campaign. Right now, again, he's on pace for almost nearly 250, and he'd only be scoring 25 goals. Not terrible, but not where you'd like it to be. On top of that, he's looking really rough defensively, and this could be his worst year on defense. Things are not looking good for him, giving up a lot of chances, a lot of dangerous chances. But again, not everything's wrong with him. He does have some very good aspects about his game. Just work some things out and help the team out any way he can. He is not the only person that needs to step up, though. Anthony Beauvillier is another guy. Bo is a guy that Lou and Co. wanted a lot. They wanted to keep him, and he's shown promise in his career. At times he has shown, hey, I can be a reliable 20-goal scorer, and I can be somebody that can help you out. So they managed to keep him by giving him a 3-year extension, if I am right. Now it's time to step up. I gotta be honest here. He has got 0 goals in his past 5 games, and will have to play a big part, I think at least, in turning this team around, get things going. He may not be a superstar, but he is somebody people wanted in the offseason, and now he is a big guy for this team. Again, not a superstar, but somebody that should step up for the Islanders. He's young, and we'll have to see how that goes. Are these the only guys that can fix the things for the team? Absolutely not. This is a team sport. Hockey is always and will always be a team sport, unless you're McDavid or somebody like that. There's a lot of work to be done to clean things up. But this team's also typically pretty good defensively, and this year they are just a little bit rough around the edges in that regard. That'll be fixed, I imagine, by the end of the year. But do I think their season's over? That is the biggest thing. No. But what I will say is they are almost 20% of the way through their season, and it's time to get going. The Metro is brutal. We know that. Columbus is off to a pretty good start. They're 8-5. I wasn't expecting that, and they're not last in the Metro for now, or just possibly at all, and that is shocking. But in general, you've got teams like the Hurricanes, Capitals, the Rangers. They are all rolling, and they look like potential locks to make the playoffs. Carolina really does right now. The Islanders just have to get it together. It's as simple as that, and they got to do it now, because if they don't, within the next 15 to 20 games, I would probably say stick a fork in them. They're done. Do you think the Islanders season is already done? Let me know down below. Also, for those of you wondering about the dog part, yes, I have been trying to get a dog. We had to build this trust. Past 2 days have been incredible compared to the first day we saw him. Today he actually rolled over, let me rub his stomach, when originally the first day he really did not want anything to do with this. They said he's never done anything like that before. They think this is going to be something that goes so much faster than they expected, and they weren't even sure if it was going to happen at all. But yeah, I will leave a video of that towards the end of the video, so if you want to watch that, I'll leave it and it'll be up on the screen. But yeah, everybody stay safe, have a great night, Ego Love Hockey, alright? Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.